How dumb do you have to be? You don't take knickknacks from strangers. That was the most random gift in the world. And she was like, oh, I love it. Why? Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kelsey. Nice to meet you. We are on episode 2 of season 3 of Killing Eve. It's called Management Sucks. I'm still sad from the last episode, guys. Can I hold a grudge forever? Yes, I can. I don't think I've been this hurt since the wood floor fiasco in season 1. I have one message for the writers of this show. Fuck you for taking Kenny from me. Fuck you. With all that said, let's get into this next episode. As always, these videos do have to be cut up for YouTube, so if you want the uncut, uncensored version, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And shout out and thank you to all my patrons over there. I love you guys so much. Let's get into it. Boop! I'm really interested to see how Carolyn reacts to Kenny. Part of me wonders if she knew it was gonna happen. I know that's dark, but Carolyn is capable of anything. I'm hoping that she surprises me though, and she's actually, had nothing to do with it. Trust issues!
You need to go electric.
Great advice, thanks.
Paul, by the way. Wow, are you always this defensive?
Are you always this much of a dick? I'm not drunk. He's just very annoying.
Oh, why did I know this was the funeral? Oh my god. Interesting little opening scene.
Poor Kenny.
For 1 second that you ever think of anyone but yourself.
That's right, Eve.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why are you always around? Who are you?
Jamie Hayward, founder, editor of The Bitter Pill. If you have any queries about Kenny's work,
No,
you can come to me.
I have no queries.
Screw this person for being sad. We're the ones that are hurt, okay? We lost Kenny. Fuck you. Carolyn better be sad. She's in her I am careful not to love Kenny enough bullshit.
It's you. I was about 8, 9, and I'd had a nightmare, and you told me you were there as Monster Watch to make sure that nothing scary would come into the house. And then you taught me how to swear in Russian.
I did.
Mudak.
What does that mean?
I did.
Let me know what that means in the comments.
Jody, can you ask them to change that music? It's terribly dreary.
Today isn't about pretending we're not sad, Mum. It's about acknowledging the sadness together.
Couldn't we be sad and listen to good music?
She's got a point there, I guess.
Eve, I'm sorry for your loss. Eve, it's Push, by the way. Can we talk?
Do you think he jumped?
Yes. Eve,
I said no to you, Carol. No! No! No!
Oh my god, I love Eve. Why do I love Eve all of a sudden? No! And then the... Oh, look at her. The dress is not one of my favorite outfits of hers, but she does look amazing in it still. Wait, sorry, I'm distracted by the music. Should I know where she is?
you ask Dasha for the best. Dasha gets you the best.
Okay, this is her new house.
You're welcome. Everything you asked for. Good light, high ceilings. Did you check the water pressure?
Excellent.
That was hard to get.
You know, if you quit
The water
smoking, you'd
pressure
look
was
like
hard to
10
get.
years younger. This neighborhood is nice.
You like what you see. It's good to have many lovers. Keeps you limber. But you have to know we are different from these people. Winners win alone. You can't go down that path anymore.
I dealt with it.
Does she actually
So
think
the
Eve
job
is
went
dead?
well, they're happy, they're very happy
Or does she
with
know that
you,
she
and
survived?
I appreciated the homage to Dasha.
Come on, the paprika was kind of fun.
I don't want turmeric, but
So what do they do now? Did they send me a letter of promotion or something?
they want you to work with somebody first. He's a new recruit. You will be overseeing him, you will be giving him orders.
Shall we just dive right in? Maybe we should start with a report on Agent...
Carolyn, we weren't expecting you. So
Wait, why was he on the floor?
I have a
Did I
note.
miss something?
Mina,
Roger.
Your
Volgrad
FSB intelligence.
asset is... Are we
regarding
looking
the data
at
check for your
honey
terrorist cell, are we
trap,
talking about
travel,
fully formed, high-level targets? So let's all just take 5.
She just got there.
It's too soon. You're on leave.
Surely that's my decision.
Why am I feeling protective
I know
over
returning
Carolyn
to
all of a
work is
sudden?
welcome distraction.
I don't believe in distractions.
Your name?
Jeffrey,
Can you give me the status of the situation?
why are you never the same person?
We work on rota.
It's like seeing a new doctor every time. I have to explain everything from the beginning. Can you please look in your notes or something? Do we have my airline tickets?
Relatable.
I want you to stay in London a bit longer.
This is so cute.
Testy work, I imagine.
One little side yard like this. Where are they? Is that outside her work?
I worked on a farm. My father arranged.
Why? Why?
Both you and I know perfectly well that Kenny didn't take his own life.
Yes.
But I have to be discreet. I can't let people know I'm looking into things.
Carolyn, I would do anything for Kenny to be alive, but I don't work for you anymore. Not after what you did in Rome.
I have something that I think may interest you. She hasn't been active for months. Not since Rome. We actually thought she was dead.
How would she have been
She's
dead?
back, Eve. And she's working.
I can't help you.
I thought you'd want to know.
So who am I working with on this thing?
Felix Tillip.
And I just watch him and give him a grade? A for excellent killing, B could do better. That kind of thing?
You don't grade him, you guide him. You know, just like I used to do with
What
you.
if he's totally useless?
Then you encourage him. You tell him he's great. You tell him you know he can do it. You make him believe he can be good.
Why can't I just do the work and he watch? So much easier.
Management is not easy. It's watching someone do job worse than you. That's why it sucks. But to be keeper, that takes patience and the responsibility. You need both.
I don't have both. I have neither.
Then pretend that you have.
Every time they show his face, it's just like a. Pick up, you bloody idiot. Eve Plastry, I know you have the phone. Oh. This is important and you know it. Please.
How did you know I had the phone?
Oh, that was bollocks. We just guessed it was you.
What?
Well, at least we found Kenny's work phone. You were the last person here. It's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward.
She's here. Just give the phone to Bear.
I'm not giving it to anyone. The phone stays with me.
Why'd you nick it?
I didn't nick anything. I just forgot to mention I found it.
What was Kenny working on before he died?
You tell me. Why did you hire him?
MI6 was online. Integrity.
Integrity!
You didn't want him to look into anything specific?
I don't tell people what to investigate. They work on what's important to them.
And Kenny didn't say what is important to him.
What's important to you?
See, this isn't about me.
See, that's where I think you're wrong. If it wasn't about you, you wouldn't have the phone.
I'm Felix.
What are you? 10?
I'm 19. I'm tough. I have 5 older brothers.
5 big brothers?
Yeah, I beat the crap out of all.
Anybody can fight. It's a special person to kill.
I've killed loads of times.
Bullshit.
There was this kid that bullied me in school.
Textbook.
His sister, his father,
I'm falling asleep here.
his cousin, best friend, uncle, dance teacher, and grandma. They were in the same car.
Just so you know, I'm kind of a big deal in this industry.
Okay,
You do everything I say exactly when I say it.
okay,
If you make me look bad, I will kill you.
okay.
Right, Doc. Good seas.
The travel is what I'm most excited about. I love hotels.
I love hotels.
Well, make sure
I
you
do
ask
too,
for
actually.
first class. None of this submit receipts after bullshit. They should pay up front.
When they're clean.
The kid bullied you bad, huh?
You beat up my boyfriend.
You did all that for a boyfriend?
Well, I was in love.
Aw, Felix. Okay, I like him.
After everything I did, he didn't want to know. When you love somebody and they don't love you back, it's worse than... I don't know what it's worse than, but it's really...
Shit.
Yeah. Shit.
Aw, Philomel, I will love you. Screw Eve. Look at her.
Oh, hi.
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again.
You too.
I was just sending this to my daughter in Russia.
Oh, that's adorable. I used to collect those when I was a kid.
She's too old for them, really.
Mum used to bring me and Kenny small bottles of booze. She says you only know a country once you know its drink.
You should have this.
Oh, your daughter.
Well, she wouldn't even notice. Please.
Why do you
I
cry
didn't
over
want to
that?
upset you.
Oh my god, I normally hate clowns. How is she even cute as a clown? Look at her! Stop!
La vie, c'est la merde. Faut y faire.
There he goes. Stick to the plan.
Okay.
Behind the ear.
Okay.
Clean and clinical. Okay. Okay, go now.
That was probably so fun to shoot.
What happened to the plan?
I improvised.
Did you say clean and clinical?
Oh, management sucks.
Philomel is not someone I'd want as the boss. That's for sure.
It's good to know he was getting something before he died.
What?
It's good to know.
It's good to know.
What else is on there?
It is
The rest
good
is
for
going to take a
Kenny.
while. He knew what he was doing. Maybe we're just clinging to the idea that something happened to him because we're too afraid of the truth. That he was just an unhappy kid. Topped himself.
Fuck you!
That's what you really believe, isn't it? Or why else would you be walking away?
Oh, is this some reverse psychology? I potentially take the fuck you back.
Audrey!
The ancient Celts used to mourn their loved ones with wailing and shrieking. Just a public ritual for them. They weren't embarrassed about it in the least. Don't be embarrassed, will you?
It does seem like Carolyn is rattled and sad, and I don't think she knew it was gonna happen so far.
Are you coming into work?
There's no point coming in because I'm not allowed to do my work.
You can't just sit here.
Why not?
I can.
Looks like she can.
Got my sandwiches. I'm fine. I can't solve it. No. I can't investigate it. My hands are tied. It's my son. And I can't solve it.
need to speak with Carolyn.
Geraldine, why don't you go and do your thing where you close your eyes and breathe?
Do you mean sleep?
What?
I need to know what happened. Who killed him?
And Mrs. Smell.
Carolyn,
What do you want from me?
there's a thumb drive he was working on. The police have it. We need to get a hold of it.
Aw, fuck you, Constantine. What are you doing? That dumbass daughter. How dumb do you have to be? You don't take knickknacks from strangers. That was the most random gift in the world. And she was like, oh, I love it. Why? Why do you love a random piece of junk from someone you haven't seen in years you don't even really know? That he was gonna send to his daughter? That's so fucking awkward and weird. I would have thrown it away and been like, this guy is a fucking creep.
Nice place.
Really? Sorry, I'm distracted by anger. That's right!
Not get to come here without an invitation anymore!
Fine. Fine. Can I please come to see you? You look good.
Haven't you heard? I'm moving up in the world.
You trust Dasha after what she did to you?
I trust her more than I trust you.
You always said you were going to kill her.
If I killed everybody who betrayed me, there would be nobody left.
Look, Eve, she's alive.
I shot her.
And you get angry and run away without checking if the person is actually dead. Miracles. But don't go too long. Don't want anything to happen. Villanelle? Villanelle? Villanelle.
I'm fine. You should go. How do you know I'm back for the 12?
Because I never stopped working for them. You know I care about you?
I know you're full of shit.
Can't it be both?
He's trying to get her to go back, right? Because he's not dumb enough to think that he can go tell her. He literally showed up to tell her that Eve was still alive. And then was like, but don't go to London, though. He knows she's gonna do something now. That had to have been a trap, yes? Because Constantine is not that dumb, right? Okay, well, Carolyn seems sufficiently grief-stricken. I know that sounds bad, but I needed her to hurt. Kenny deserved for his mom to hurt at his loss, you know what I mean? And maybe it wasn't super fair of me to doubt the fact that she would be grief-stricken. But, you know, she did say that whole, I'm really careful not to love him too much, or however she worded it when she was talking to Constantine. Although, to be fair, they were talking about if she never got to see Kenny again, and she said, if I knew he was okay, I would be okay with it. But, you know, Carolyn always kind of throws me for a loop. We've seen so many different sides of her that I never really know which side is gonna win out, you know? I deeply dislike Carolyn's daughter. What's her name? Did they say her name? Whatever it is. Screw her. I'm sorry, but you do not get to be that big of a fucking idiot when your family does what they do. And even if she doesn't know all the details of what her family does, she does not get to be that big of an idiot when she was raised by someone like Carolyn. Sorry, Carolyn does not raise idiots. I don't see that happening. I mean, I guess I don't really see Carolyn being a very hands-on mother. She probably had, like, nannies and stuff, too. I'm thinking too far into this. My point is that I don't like the daughter. And if some guy that you barely knew was talking about some gift he was going to send his daughter and was like, no, instead I want you to have it. You should take it. And red flags don't come up. I don't know what to tell you. You need some more trauma in your life or something. You are too trusting. Villanelle's first go at being management didn't go so well. Felix was actually kind of adorable. They were kind of adorable together. Kind of sad to see him go that quickly, but, you know, I know none of us are surprised by Jodie's acting skills at this point, but when they were sitting on the bench and he was talking about how it's the worst thing in the world when you love someone and they don't love you back or whatever, her face, when she's sitting there and she's like, it's processing in her head and she's like, you know, she's thinking about what he's saying. I mean, she didn't even have any lines. She didn't say anything in that moment, but her face said it all. I mean, man, she acted her ass off with just facial expressions, which not everybody can do. I'm kind of hopeful for these new journalist characters. Journalists are always fun to have in the mix. I don't trust the boss. I'm hoping he ends up being someone we can trust, but I'm still very unsure about him, so we'll see. The girlfriend, I can't remember her name now, but the girl Kenny was involved with, that seems random. I mean, good for him. I'm glad he had someone, but I don't know. It seems like kind of a random character to write in at the last second unless she's going to end up being more important, you know? And then we end the episode with Villanelle finding out that Eve is still alive. And I feel like Constantine has to be manipulating Villanelle somehow, because there's no way he thought that he could tell her that Eve was still alive, say, but don't go see her, and then Villanelle was actually going to listen to him. He's got to have something up his sleeve right now. But either way, I'm super excited to see what Villanelle does now that she knows that Eve is still alive. So I'm excited to see what the next episode brings us. The next episode is called Meetings Have Biscuits. If you have not subscribed yet, now is a great time to go do that and hit that notification bell, please. Make sure to comment all the things. I love the discussions we have, you guys. You point out the best stuff in the world. And if you're feeling a little extra generous today, you can like this video. It's always a huge help. I appreciate it so much. And thank you guys for being here. It is an honor to have you spend your time with me. I absolutely love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. See ya later.